Welcome back to Story Rhymes. Today, we break down the career of a flip-top pioneer, defined by his aggressive flow and relentless delivery. Mark Rodriguez, known as Batas, his hometown is Paranaque City, Metro Manila. Mark Rodriguez is a residential artist at Wild Ones Tattoo. He has been practicing tattooing since 2008, a passion he pursued alongside his rap career. From his arrival in 2010. During the golden era, the story of Mark is the story of the villain who became a king. His journey is one of the most polarizing and respected arcs in hip-hop history. When Fliptop began in 2010, the crowd loved witty, relatable jokers. Then came Batas, representing Illustrato and uprising. He didn't care about being liked. His battle against D-Lo at second sight cemented his status as the league's bad guy. While the crowd cheered for D-Lo's humor, Batas brought raw aggression, dark imagery, and personal attacks that made him the most hated man in the room. He didn't just want win. He wanted to destroy the safe atmosphere of battle rap. Subscribe so you won't miss our next breakdown. Now, let's get back to the story. By 2014, Batas had evolved. He moved away from pure shock value into a master of technicality using intricate rhyme schemes, internal rhymes, and a heavy, rhythmic flow. 2014 champion, he tore through the tournament, defeating some of the best in the game to claim his first title. 2015 champion, in a feat that remains unmatched to this day, he won the championship again. His finals battle against Romano showed a rapper at his absolute peak, proving that even if the fans hated his persona, they had to respect his pen. He is the only back-to-back Isabuhay champion in history. The legendary clash between Batas and Price Tag went down in 2016, marking a massive shift in the flip-top landscape. This match is often cited as a turning point for Price Tag. As his victory over the two-time Isabuhay champion solidified his status as a top-tier threat in the league, fans often point out that Price Tag was one of the few MCs who didn't look small or intimidated by Batas' legendary presence. Some fans argue that Batas actually won the battle on paper because his rhyme schemes were more intricate, but he lost because the crowd was bored of his dominance and wanted to see a new star rise. Notable fan quotes: "It's hard to beat Batas because you're not just fighting the rapper, you're fighting the legend." But that night, Price looked like he owned the stage. In 2021, this is the evolution of modern Batas. As new styles emerged, the speed era and the comedy era, Batas stayed true to his roots, but refined his delivery. He became a mentor figure for the uprising collective, pushing for real hip-hop over entertainment. Iconic battles against Sack Maestro, Moth, and Pistolero showed a more mature, but he was no longer just a mom insulter. He was a lyrical philosopher who criticized the league's shifting culture. Music. He released his solo, Janoon Rodriguez, 2021. Proving he was more than just a battle rapper, he was a recording artist with deep sociopolitical insights. 2023, the shocking retirement after a legendary run at Second Sight 11. Batas did the unthinkable. He took the mic and officially announced his retirement from battle rap. It was a drop-the-mic moment that left the community in shock. He walked away while still at the top, choosing to focus on his family, his music, and his visual arts as a tattoo artist and painter. As we stand here in 2026, Batas occupies a godfather status in the scene. Though he hasn't stepped back into the ring for a judged match, his influence is everywhere. You see his villain blueprint in the new generation of aggressive rappers. His technical writing style has become the standard for the Isabuhay tournaments. Batas remains a staple at flip-top events, often seen at ringside or involved in the creative side of the league. Rumors of a big return battle, perhaps against a fellow legend like Looney or a new titan like Gio, continue to circulate every year. Batas remains selective, protecting his legacy as the undefeated king of the tournament format. Today, those words have come true. The fans who once booed him have grown up, and in 2026, Batas is no longer the villain. He is the benchmark of excellence. Beyond flip-top, Batas's cutthroat lyricism can be heard in his music. He embraced the boos, the hate, and the controversy. By becoming the villain, he forced the audience to pay attention. The story of Batas is a masterclass in staying true to your vision. From being the most hated man in the league to becoming its most respected technical genius. He proved that you don't need a hero's smile to achieve a hero's journey. In the world of flip-top, he wasn't just a contestant, he was the standard checkout. The story of other flip-top rapper and hip-hop. Catch you later. Thank you.